The most important use of the windmill was for grinding grain. In certain areas, its uses in land drainage and water pumping were equally important. The first Western saloons were nothing more than hastily thrown together tents where miners or soldiers would wet their whistles and while away a few hours. The very first cowboy bandanas were worn for warmth in cold temperatures and for protection from sun, wind, and dirt. Outlaws like Jesse James and Billy the Kid are often portrayed as being adventurous heroes. In real life, they were vicious criminals, often shooting their foes in the back. America's first steam locomotive was imported from England in 1830. The first American-built train was manufactured later during the same year. The Western saddle is designed to be comfortable when ridden in for many hours. Its purpose is to be a working tool for a cowboy who spends all day, every day on horseback. The lasso is a loop of rope that is designed to be thrown around for catching a target such as wild horses and cattle, and tightens when pulled. Tumbleweeds occur most commonly in steppe and arid ecosystems, where frequent wind and the open environment permits rolling easily. The word cactus and the desert are almost synonymous. True, most cactus plants thrive in the desert climate, but the plant can also grow in other habitats as well. A stagecoach is a type of horse-drawn coach for passengers and goods. They were one of the first forms of organized public transport before railways were invented. A shotgun usually has 1 or 2 barrels. These barrels can be next to each other or on top of each other. Did you know that coal is the official state rock of Utah? Perhaps no single gun hung off the hips of more cowboys, lawmen, and outlaws than the 1873 Colt's revolver. The rifle is a gun with a stock to brace against the shoulder and a barrel with twisting grooves. The grooves are called rifling and make bullets spin as they fly through the air. In many states, the sheriff remains the highest-ranking county law enforcement officer. In other states, the sheriff is a court officer and law enforcement is left to the police. Lucille Mulhall was a well-known cowgirl and Wild West performer, known as one of the first women to compete with men in roping and riding events. Holsters were typically made from leather and are generally designed to offer protection to the handgun, secure its retention, and provide ready access to it.